Welcome to my channel, traders. We are going to look at NASDAQ for the week, and I'm going to start from the monthly time frame, and we'll look at the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, and then the rest of the time frames to have a clearer view. So here on the monthly, obviously the market has been bullish right from when it became listed. It has been in an uptrend for as long as it can. So I wouldn't want to plot any zone here on the monthly, so I'm going to go down to the weekly time frame to start plotting my zones. So here on the weekly, it's still clear. It's clearly a bullish trend. For the sake of this video, I'll be interested in this trend from this point to this point, or from this low to this high. Let's start plotting our zones. The only zone I'm going to plot from this area is here. We have this area of now support. It used to be a resistance when market was below it. So now that market is above this particular zone, it is now a support. So as you can see, market broke this zone, had a little retest, and then continued up here on weekly. So for the sake of making this chart look balanced, I'm going to plot a support also here. Here I'll be using more of trend lines and support and resistance. So I have my support and resistance already, or rather my two supports, because price is above them. So I'm going to plot my trend line from this point. So I have a trend line here, and as we can see, the market has done the first and second touch and is yet to do a third touch of this trend line. So we don't know when market will come to this trend line, but for now we're going to work with what we have. So coming down to the daily time frame, let's see what we have. Okay, we have more zones here. We have another support here. It used to be a resistance, but it has turned to a support. So we have a support here, and we also have another support here. You can see how market traded between all these zones, breakout, retest, and the rest of it. So for me, what I'm seeing here from daily is a retest on this support. We can see something like this next week, and then we see price pushing further up. But for now, market is still trading above this support. So the best thing to do is to wait for a retest, and then if market retests this zone and we see some reversal candles, we can begin to place our long orders. Maybe you have our stop loss somewhere here, and then we can target something not so much. So we can have something like this if market comes back to retest this zone and then continues up. So to further make this clear, we have to go down to the lower time frame, like the H4 and H1. So here on H4, okay, we have another trend line we can plot from this low. As you can see, from this low or support, it clearly has a trend line like this. We already have the first, second, and third touch. You can also say first, second, third, and fourth touch, but I would count this as one, these two touches as one, then second and third touch here. So same thing, and then we can also draw another trend line, getting the new, touching the new low created today. This is what we have on the 4-hour time frame. This is what we have on the 4-hour time frame. So left for me, I would want to see a break of this trend line, something like this. Market comes down, we test this trend line, then comes down to this zone, or probably comes down to this trend line, before we see further movement to the upside. But then I can't force the market to do what it doesn't want to do. All we have to do is to react to what it's doing. So this is my bias. I'm very much bullish on Nasdaq. I'm not interested in trading the pullbacks. I'm not interested at all. So I will wait for the pullback to happen, and then I can decide to take a buy or a sell. So that's for the H4. So here on H1 is almost the same thing. We just have little zones to plot. We have a zone here. We have a zone here. So we have another support here. So market could still come down here, and market could do this, come down to this point, then continue up. But overall, via the daily time frame and the H4 time frame, I'm expecting market to at least come down to this support. Let me show you. Come down to this support or this trend line before shooting up again to make the market a bit balanced. But fundamentally, I don't really think market might come as far as touching this particular trend line down here. Market might just come to the support and then continue up, or market can still decide to just do what I'm seeing here on the H1 time frame, whereby it comes down to this small support here and then continue shooting up. Because fundamentally, I don't see any reason why market should shoot down below this zone, but technically it should come down. But then fundamentally, I don't see any reason why you should do that, because the companies that move the Nasdaq are very bullish this period. Nvidia just posted their earnings on Wednesday, I think, and it was very massive. It came out positive. Currently, Nvidia is trading up to $1,065 per share. So it's really a very big milestone. As of earlier this week, Nvidia was below $1,000 a share, but now we are trading at $1,065 per share. So that's a very massive move for the stock market. Like I said already, fundamentally, market should keep going up. We just see a little retracement and then it continues up. That's all. But then technically, we are looking to see a drop down to this zone. So the thing is, anyone that happens, we follow it. If it drops, if it comes down to this place, let me show you. If market comes here and show a sign of reversal, we can take our buys from this zone, from here. But if it doesn't, if it comes down and breaks this zone, then we start looking for buys from this zone. And if it doesn't show us a reversal pattern here, we can go down to this other zone. So that is my take on the Nasdaq for this new week. Thank you.